The Camp LeJune water contamination, or situation where the drinking water at Camp LeJune was highly contaminated for many years, has been an issue that I've been fighting for 10 years. My daughter Janie was diagnosed, or was conceived, while her mom and I lived in one of the affected housing areas at Camp LeJune. When Janie was 6 years old, she was diagnosed with acute lymphocytic leukemia. And you know, most people don't understand what goes through your mind whenever one of your children is diagnosed with a catastrophic illness. Most people that have never gone through that. It's sheer terror. I went into shock when Janie was diagnosed. And after the shock wore off, then it was the hustle and bustle of getting her to a treatment facility and getting her treatment started. Once Janie was into treatment and treatment was going well, I had a chance to sit down and reflect. And I did the same thing that every other parent does when they have a child in this situation. And I wondered why. Nobody could answer my question. That question nagged at me all the way through her illness, through her death. And by the time that I heard about the public health assessment which had been written for Camp LeJune, it had been 14 and a half years. One of the local TV stations picked it up and did an evening news story about it. I was walking from the kitchen to the living room to watch the evening news with a plate of food when the reporter said, the public health assessment for Camp LeJune had been issued today. They said the chemicals that had been found in the drinking water from 1968 through 1985, which are suspected dates, have been linked to childhood cancer, primarily leukemia. I dropped my plate on my living room floor. Dropped it right there. I mean, I thought, oh my God, you know, is this God's way of giving me a glimmer of hope that I'm going to have an answer to a question that had nagged me for 14 and a half years? I have been involved in this fight for 10 years, like I just told you, come August. Isn't it awful strange that 6 months after the Democrats take control of Congress, we get hearings on Camp LeJune? What happened the other 9 years prior? Why didn't somebody, if they are really touting taking care of our troops, why didn't they do it? Who are they taking care of? Are they wanting to take care of the troops, or are they wanting to take care of the DOD bureaucracy? That's what they were doing for the previous 9 years. And I have to say, it was the Republican Party. I mean, I didn't create what's happening today. I mean, that's just, I'm not the one that decided not to have the hearings. It was them. It was their choice. I mean, does anybody else see anything wrong with this picture?